Hi everybody, it's me Samantha. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to just continue coloring out of Magical Worlds. I've been doing this page from Joanna Basford's book, and I've got a little bit left I gotta finish. I've been mostly working on this page off camera, just randomly whenever I feel like I don't know what to do. And of course Harley has to walk around right when I start filming because he's a walker. But yeah, I just thought we would do little bits of coloring here, and I hope y'all are doing well. Today is Tuesday when I'm filming this. I start my new job tomorrow. I'm very excited about that. I did get a new job, and I will be going back to work part-time for now until they can offer me full-time. But it is at a little tea shop here in Post Falls called La Ti Da, and it's very cute and I love it. I'll be working the store side of things, so I'm excited. I'm excited to get back to work. It's been quite a while since I've worked, but it is needed. We are living paycheck to paycheck, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well because of the climate of today's world. I'm not going to get into the politics of what's going on, but yeah, as you guys know, I am what they call a libertarian, so I do not support what is currently happening in our government. Most of the people that I talk with don't support it either, so if you're one of my foreign viewers that's watching this, we are just as confused as you all are. I don't really want to get into the politics in this video, but just be nice to people. We need that more than ever now, and we need people to be kind to one another. Because it's hard times right now for everybody. I haven't bought any new art supplies. I'm done buying art supplies for the foreseeable future. In fact, I'm going to be getting rid of stuff. I do need to wait just a few more weeks until I can get some paychecks coming in to ship out a couple packages that I have. So if you're expecting a package, just bear with me a few more weeks. I just don't have the money right now to send them out, so I apologize. Everything's just so expensive right now. But it's just been odd times. It's been weird. Our groceries are super expensive. Gas is not so bad up here. It's like $3.19 a gallon, I think, up here in Idaho. But certain foods and meat's really expensive up here. Meat is like, for a big thing of ground beef, like the 93% lean, which is what I buy, it's almost 20 bucks for just a normal thing. Like, it's crazy. So we've just been like spending what we can on our food and basic necessities and our bills, because we are drowning, literally. My husband doesn't make that much money. He works for the Red Cross. He's a contractor, so he's working. He just we're doing side jobs and odd jobs to pay the bills and do what you got to do, you know. And so I just figured it was a good time for me to go back to work. I wanted to find a quiet little shop where I could, you know, chat with people and just kind of slowly get myself back into working again, because it's been on my heart lately that I really want to help financially, and I really want to help my family financially, um, because it's hard. It's a lot of stress on our family and our husbands for being the sole providers of a family. And nowadays, especially with everything, it's like really hard to only have a one income household, I guess. You know, like most families here are two income households, at least, if not more. And they're still not making all the bills. And we had a lot of medical bills come in last month with my husband's surgery and all that stuff. So that was just like kind of expected, but not really expected. And yeah, it was just one of those things where a bunch of bills crept up on us, and now we're a little bit behind. But I'll be working Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays starting off with, and hopefully more soon when I get comfortable with things. But it's just a quiet little shop, and it's just kind of off to the corner, and they do tea parties, and it's really fun. And I'm very blessed to have found those people, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a good fit. And you know, if I really don't like it, worst comes to worst, I can quit and find something else. But I'm hoping I like it so I can stick around. But yeah, I've been watching on YouTube a lot lately those remote Alaskan homesteader videos. I've been obsessed with those. They're really good. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but there's a few channels that I follow because I'm pretty close to the Canadian border where I live. And there's a few channels that are really good at showing you how to homestead and how to like prep your pantries and save your money for what you're buying. And so I've been really enjoying watching those lately. And yeah, I would have loved to found like a remote customer service job somewhere. But up here, there's just not that many options for that kind of stuff. And honestly, it's probably good for me to get out of the house a little bit and force myself to get out and go do something for a while. Because otherwise, I mean, honestly, I would stay home like all day if I could. You'd have to drag me out of the house because I'm such a homebody. I am happy just being at home with my books and coloring books and reading, and that's it. That's just the type of person that I am. My mom swears up and down there's something wrong with me, but I disagree. I think I'm normal. The world is just too loud. It's too busy. But you know what? I did work for I just turned 40. How old am I? I'm 40, so I have a long life to live, and retail's just one of those easy jobs that I feel like I can talk to people and have a little bit of a social life, and then I can come home and do my thing and decharge a little bit, you know what I mean? So we'll see. And it's not like I actually always stayed home, but I did most of the time. I am very much a homebody at heart. And I'm very introverted. Although, maybe I'm extroverted to the point where I need a little bit of socializing. Otherwise, I do get lonely. But most of the time, if it's too much, if it's like a party or a big crowd or something, I just don't like it. It annoys me. So I like small groups, I'll say that. I also just tire out really easy, and socializing really tires me out because I spend a lot of the time reading the room and wondering if there's going to be any danger or what have you. And I read people's energies and the energy of the room. So if there's any drama, I know what's going on. And even if you don't have to say anything, I know what's happening. And it's really exhausting to deal with. I love it when it's quiet out here. That's my favorite time because it's like my brain can be quiet, you know. I'm one of those people that can silent communicate with you. And you don't need to say anything, but I know exactly what you're thinking. Harley. What's Harley doing, Daisy? Daisy's always just laying here next to me. She's my little comfort girl. Harley's just gotta always be a wanderer. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on in my life right now. Not very exciting, is it? I still plan on filming and doing shorts and stuff. It might just change up a little bit for a while I get used to the schedule. And I might be quiet for a little bit longer. But I'll still be posting and stuff and doing my finished pages videos for you guys. That's not going to stop. Might be a little bit less, but not too much less, I'm hoping. don't know what these little bugs are. I'm pressing way too hard. But yeah, I just hope everybody be kind to everybody and loves one another, and everybody's struggling right now. Especially here in the United States. We're all just financially struggling to pay bills, make ends meet. It's just been really hard. I haven't much talked about what I feel, what my thoughts are about what's going on politically, but it's hard. As a sensitive, it's hard to watch, and it's not, I want everybody to remember that it's hard for people to watch the news and know that most of us do not support what's happening, and we don't understand what's happening. Most of the people that I've spoken with are just as confused as you guys are across the pond and in other countries, and we're all just kind of baffled right now because it's just like, what's going on? It's a different time, and it's a confusing time. You know? I do know my state is a red state, and it's a very Christian conservative state. So any differing views usually don't get met very well up here. So I just keep quiet because I'm a libertarian, so I don't believe in either Republicans or Democrats system. Those are my personal views, but a lot of my family is Republican, and a lot of my family supports the military and what's happening, and they're just as confused as to what's going on right now. And then I have other family that is Democrat and does not support it. So it's just one of those things that it's a really weird time we're living in, and we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. I don't know. This is the first time I can say I don't know what's going to happen. All I'm focusing on is my family and my family's health, and making sure we have food on the table and that our bills are paid, and I think that's what everybody should be doing. And not paying attention to all the craziness going on. Because there's absolutely nothing we can do about it, which is the terrifying part until we have to vote. At least here in the United States. That's what we do, is we wait to vote. And we wait for elections to come around. And the midterms are coming up, so everybody's saying he's going to lose, and I hope he does, because I don't know how else he will see. And I don't even know after that if he'll see what he's doing is wrong, but you just gotta vote. And I have friends on all sides of the political spectrum. I'm a very big fan of history and studying history. I love studying history and reading about history, and I think the history of the United States is fascinating. So, yeah. I don't really know where I was going with that rant, but those are just my views on what's happening. I don't agree with what's going on. I think it's too much, and I think it's too too opposite of what the United States stands for. I guess I'll say it that way. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that at the moment. Just be kind in the comments, please. Don't leave any nasty comments because I'll delete them. We all have different views and different wonderful histories of our families and things that have shaped us to be how we are today, and it's beautiful. And I very much support everybody's right to believe whatever it is they believe in. And I support everybody's right to their freedom of speech, their freedom to be who they are in America, and that's what our country is all about. And I support our Constitution, and I believe in our Constitution, and I believe in our military, and I support the foundation of what our founding fathers set for this country to believe in. I still believe in those truths to be self-evident and what America stands on. And I don't think anybody can change that. And I don't think we want that changed. If you talk to anybody, I don't think anybody wants that changed. I think this is almost done. I was trying to get all these little stars. Okay. Alright, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I apologize for the talk, but that's just what's going on in my world today. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!